welcome for joining with me today. This is a 15 minutes Yo Pilates gentle full body stretch and relaxing your muscles. Just a light, low impact workout, and it's also all stable for all fitness levels. I'll be modifying you through the whole sequence with me today. All you will need is yourself and a mat. I'll be taking you through a tabletop. We're going to be doing some bendings and some side series, and we're also going to be ending it off with some seating onto the mat, stretching to end our day off. Before we begin, the tabletop and centering to the mat, and we're going to be doing some ankles, hamstrings, shoulders, back, and we're going to just start on to the center of our mat. Well, I'll be demonstrating for you all stables for everyone, so you guys will feel safe and secure during these movements with me. We're going to come meet me to the center of the mat, making sure your spine is in alignment. And you're just going to slowly begin with your body motion, moving into a wave back and forth, leaving some space to your side, to your hips, moving your hips down to the belly, making some room for your belly. And you're just going to sweep back and forth, moving your body to circles, small circles. Release out. Coming to the front, and you're making your way to the back, leaning as you're sitting back with your glutes to your heels. Just give and rotate to the other side, clockwising. Making some space for your hips, for your back, shoulders. Just gonna give some nice wave circles. You're gonna press your palms away, your chest away from the mat, and you're gonna bring it back up, rising. Good work. Now we're gonna come back to fourth tabletop. And whenever you're ready, making sure you're going to give a nice circle, giving it a drop your belly button down to the mat, and you're gonna rise it back, expanding the back into a C. You're gonna release up and down, coming to small circles, making a way to cat circle rotation. We're just gonna pull your shoulder blades up, making it into a C, and then you're gonna drop your belly button down to the mat. Inhale, release. Coming to your rotation, rotating to the other side, making it a nice wave movement. You're just moving the top and release it out. Excellent work. We're going to extend the right leg out in front of your back. Extend the leg. Next, we're going to come into heel. You're going to give it a nice calf, and you're just going to pull yourself down with your heel, uncurling your feet under to the mat or the floor. And you're just going to shift your body back and forth, or rocking your body. You're just going to rock out, in, and out with your heel. You're going to lean a little bit back, front, and rock behind. Excellent work. Bring your legs back. As I will be moving, you can stay put while I show you. To my other side, extending the left leg out to the back. And you're just going to slowly rock back and forth with your heel. Uncurling the heel, as you can see. You're just going to curl your heel, and you're just going to rock back and forth. Pressing down your palms to the mat. And release the arm back, the legs back. Good work, everyone. That one's good for your heels and your calves, hamstrings. And next we're going to come making to a low lunge, bringing your leg to center, where your arms are in the middle. Your legs are going to be in the middle. And we're going to be doing a slow lunge, holding, coming to fold, and release, rising the arm. Inhale as you rise the arm up to the sky. Relaxing, rolling your shoulders down, away from the ear. Standing tall. Making yourself standing tall with your spine. And then next, I'm going to come returning, facing to where my legs are going to open. And you're just going to turn your leg, shifting your leg behind. And you're just going to reach your arm up to the sky. You're going to rotate your leg to the front of your right leg. And you're just going to lift the arm up. Overhead. As you're reaching to your side. As I'm going to show you, you guys stay put. And you can see I'm hanging my arm, just hanging my arm, pressing my elbow to the side of my right leg, just leaving it hang. If you want, you can also come into a gate pose. You're going to extend the leg straight, lifting the heel, and you're just going to release the arm, coming into release the arm down into a gate pose. Then I'm going to come here, make your way your arms to a T. Optional to do the leg extend. And you're just going to come waving the arms back and forth, bringing it into a flow. You're going to just give it a nice, slow and steady arms movement. As you're reaching up to the sky or low below the arm. Excellent work. You're going to extend your arm to a T out wide. And I want you to just bring one of your arm down to the mat. You're going to turn your heel down, pressing your feet down to the mat, and you're just going to lift the leg up, holding the arm up. Extend the leg. One, we're going to come into small circles. Give it a nice small circle. We're going to go for our leg, single leg. Stay put. I'm going to come rotating to the opposite direction. Making sure your core is engaged, making sure you have plenty of space on your side, leaving room. And release the hold here. And we're just going to slowly holding your ankle. So what I want you to do is you're going to grab your ankle behind or your toes. Whichever you prefer, your ankle or your toes. You're just going to extend the arm behind, grabbing ankle and toes. As you can see, watch again. Making sure you have plenty of space and room. You're going to open your thigh, your back, and shoulders. Releasing any tension you have for your body today. And then just extend the arm and leg down, dropping the leg. You're going to give it a nice tap, reaching your arm and leg, just tapping to the side. 3, 4, 2, and 1. Let's do it again. 3, 2, 1. Great work at it. Release, dropping the leg softly. Softly dropping the arm. Bringing the legs together, stack. making your way, pressing your arms down to the forearm, to the ground, to the center. Next, we're going to switch into the opposite leg, swinging your leg to the front where you meet your chest, and you're going to slowly rise in the arm, lifting yourself up, rising the arms, relaxing the shoulders, pulling the shoulder, rolling the shoulders back behind, away from the ear. Standing tall for yourself. Slowly releasing the arm down. As I'm going to turning your leg behind. And just going to make your way to reaching your arm up overhead. Rising up to the sky. Relaxing. Optional to extend the leg into a gate pose. Optional to do so. You can also feel free to stay where you're at. Just going to gaze up to the sky, gazing where your fingertips are at. And you're just going to slide your arm down to the leg, and making your way up to a T. And then sweep your arms, scoop. T. Then scoop your arm down below. Just going to rise up and bring it back. Some more. Next, we're going to slowly dropping one arm, leaving some space on your side of your leg. And then whenever you're ready, rising the leg up, away from the mat, and bringing your arms to your side or up to the sky, whichever you prefer. Optional to come lying down with one of your legs, pressing your forearm down to the mat, and you're just going to give a nice small circles. 4, 5, 6. This is also optional, making sure you have plenty enough space on your side, leaving room. Going to give yourself nice circles, rotating to opposite clockwise. 4 and 5. Excellent work. Optional to also lift yourself up, pressing your legs out in front, rising the arm. You're just going to hold your ankle behind, and you're just going to make sure you're lifting your side, your leg, you're pressing your palms down to the mat, and you're just going to grab your ankle or your toes, whichever you prefer. You can also gaze down to the mat where your fingers are at, or gaze to the front, back, behind your shoulders, or straight in front of you, whichever your neck feels comfortable. Then release, slowly softening the arm and leg as you release. You're going to come into taps, tap into your side. So you're going to reach your arm to your leg. Give a nice, steady, control breath in and out. Optional to come lying to your side. Just give it a nice tap. Slow and steady. Excellent work, everyone. Lifting your body, optional for advanced or intimate. You can also take that. Come to your side, sweeping your arms back, stacking both the legs together, leaving some space and tension. Excellent work. We're going to come into our cool down. You just want to bring your legs, one leg to the front, and the other leg is going to kick back behind. And what I want you to do, feel free to optional to bring the legs stacked together, leaving some room. If you have any of your thigh hurts or anything, like today, I kind of do have that kind of pain somewhat, but if you can bring your one leg to the front, and you're just gonna grab the ankle, one arm ankle, and then you're just gonna extend that arm above your head, away from your head, or just like imagine yourself reaching, grabbing, touching the sky, or just rising the arm. You're making sure your arm is not too close to the ear, but it's away from your ear. And then you're just gonna release, drop that arm down, and you're just gonna grab your kneecap with your arm, and you're just gonna turn and gaze to your shoulders, or gazing behind, whichever you prefer, or look in front, or facing in front, whichever you prefer. Then when I want you to sweep back, you're gonna sweep your legs, switching to the leg in front, and the other leg is gonna release, drop into your back behind. For free, optional to bring your legs together, and you're just gonna grab the one leg that is behind your ankle and rise in the arm. Optional to grab the front of your leg or the behind, and you're just gonna rise the arm up, away from your ear, and you're just gonna reach the sky with your fingers. This is called a mermaid from the Pilates. So I'm gonna release the arm, and in this one we're just gonna grab the ankle cap and turning, gazing to your shoulders. So you're gonna twist your torso and your upper. You're gonna move your upper only, and then we're gonna make sure we're standing tall with our spine. And then releasing the arm, sweeping back and making your way to an arm. We're gonna bring your legs together into a cross, rising the arm above your head, bring your heart to center, bring your heart to center, coming to a pray, and namaste. Thank you so much for joining with me today. Until next time, my beautiful friends. Bye.